Right, here are all the plastic parts. So I've got the main body. So I've got the spots in here. See, got the main drive wheel. Second. Seems to me that the lighting I've got in here is not the best, but there's the main drive wheel. We've got what I'm calling a push plate. This hinges on the main body window, and skateboard bearings to press the hub bolt going through that hole there. Got two what I'm calling pins, short one. These still have supports on, and this longer one with a hole in. So let's get the supports off this main body first. There's some supports on this corner for this hinge part to overhang. So you see the spots here. I've got some long nose plies here. Put them down. Almost pull and twist. Same with this corner. Oops, that came off so easy. It's shot off actually. Just going to quickly scrape the edge of these long nose plies over there. Widthwise around here, just going to go round a bit. Okay, that's the main sort of supports off there. This push plate has some bit of support on this edge here. Down here. So it's gripping it with the point of these long nose plies and then twisting. Get that piece of plastic line out, I'll probably recommend some safety glasses on. And now, it's almost like I'm going to scrape this part of these long nose plies along the edge, putting it on this angle. Got any little bits, not too hard to do this. Okay, now these spots, these are what I call pins, and because they're quite high compared with the body doing this rough on. So get them with that comes off, just goes off my hand. Okay, just a few strings on this main drive, I think. Pull them off. So we're getting these long nose plies, if we get older, so just like hair like. I can't probably feel this. I can't really feel this. I'm like on camera track with the lights. A few plies on there. We get the idea. Just big any or any piece of hairs of plastic off, just like using these long plies. And this push plate, I have changed this a bit. What I've done actually is make the hole in the far side a bit tighter. And the idea is when you throw the bolt in, there's electric grip on between the hole. So it's probably 4mm thread on one side, so I'll put a strip of that as well. So this one here, both sides at once. And this is a 4mm twist it. I'll be careful with these, because there's a sharp these through, edges on these. I'm not sure how well this will show up, but there's a position for a captive nut in here, but I intend not to use that. I'm just going to rely on this thread being tight enough here to grip the bolt. So I've got this 4mm twist bit wedged in here. I like to do it by hand like this, because then I've got a lot of control over it, so you can turn very slow, go very gently. Twist it a few times, pull it backwards just to get any bits of loose plastic out of there. I'm going to leave that other hole up there, the one that's further away from this lever. So only the hole that has the sort of captive nut shape in here, that's the only one I'm drilling out. Now I do not plan to put a captive nut into there, but I will leave that in the model. That was in the original model anyway. If you want to put a captive nut in there, you can do. You might have to press it with some heat. While I've got the 4mm drill bits on, I'm going to drill out this hole here a little bit. See, it's sticking a bit there, so I'm going to try and come from the other direction. Come back a bit to get some of this loose plastic out of here. Let's do now. Take a few more twists. Okay. This is only a 4.5 hole in this thing. Let's do it 4. Be very careful here. Don't catch your fingers. There's a 4mm twist on it. Very careful with your fingers. Okay, I'll take it off. Get my 8mm. That's what I pop out. And this piercing. So now I'll put an 8mm twist bit in here. See, that's quite clean, but a few turns. Likewise on this main drive wheel. That's the point. Be careful with your fingers here because these are sharp. I'll show you these are from Aldi. Where's one? This is a truss. These are the best trusses I've really ever bought. I use them on that one. I think that's absolutely brilliant. I'm sure it's tight up really on this truss. Always be careful. I'm going to take this. Now there are supports on here as well and on here, so I'm just going to pull them off, break them off using the tips of these long nose pliers. It's really hard to work around here when you've got tripod and legs here. So you got one here. So it's basically just tidying it up roughly. There's sand. Let me move this drill bit out the way because it's going to roll off and fall on the floor, go through my foot or something. There it is low. That's just a little bit like good on here. You want to move it over basically. So this thing. Okay, that's most of it done. So we can see some of the rubbishy plastic here. A round file like this can be also useful for doing a little bit inside any round holes that are, you know, that sort of size in a way that it'll fit. Be careful, oh, you don't want to file it too much. It's not going to come off this flat file, quite an old one, a bit rusty, and basically I'm just going to rub these pins so it's going to be hard for me to show you that because of the angle of the camera, etc. actually chaining it. So basically just round my fingers here. So gradually chaining it like this as I'm going. Not pressing too hard. Not just rolled off any like edges where it has to be. So there's a short one. I almost forgot there to clean out these holes with a 4mm twist bit. In this case these don't need doing a lot. Again, always be careful of your fingers and you don't slip. Give that a bit of a blow. Check that the sliding ones for the steppers are clear. I can't find these things here. Sorry. Just trying to get a light just right here. Okay. And then I'm going to see about fitting it together. With these pins, see how well they're going to fit. This should go into this. So the long one with the hole in goes in here. And we want to have that so that it will rotate. It needs to be able to rotate, so it doesn't want to be too tight, so you can try it in there and test it out. Also make sure that this bolt can go in and slide quite freely. So that's that pin. This pin is for a skateboard bearing. This is the one to press on the filament. So this is a grooved one. I believe you can get shallow grooves or deeper grooves. And that wants to go into the bearing like this. That basically presses and pushes into here. Now this does have some lips on here. It will take quite a bit of pressure to press that in. So it might be best to have the pin out when you first do it and then push it in and then pull it back out and then put the pin in and press it in. Okay. I'm going to do a separate video about putting this together. I'm going to tidy up some of this rubbish we've got off here, and then, as I say, that will be a separate video, like an instruction video how to put parts together.